get this. In the first patch of Chapter 5, it is no longer just like bug fixes and stuff like that. But one of the patch notes is that there is new Mew Mew dialogue in the game that adds like crazy amount of stuff in it. But apparently it has something to do with the eggs. Now, when I played Chapter 5, I was like, okay, is that the last egg? Because the game was kind of hinting towards that. They're like, yeah, you know what, that's it. But yeah, there seems to be more to this, and we're gonna be watching it and see what we have. It is strange though that Toby is essentially like patching major things in the game and not including it into the base game when it was released. And I saw people joking yesterday like, oh, Toby forgot. But yeah. Now, this gameplay footage is not my own. This gameplay footage is from a bar of soap. So I said, well, I'll read this beautiful. Suddenly, the shopkeeper's body took your hand and talked in a low voice only you could hear. Chris, is your hand okay? It looks like you've got a cat bite, Mew. Cats can be nasty creatures, can't they, Mew? Okay, so is this if you have all the eggs? Then, theoretically, I could have done this myself. Eggs and damage from friend. Is that in Chapter 2? Because I know when you go meet Spamton, it's like you see friend on the very left, and then it's in Chapter 5. It's really hidden. It's in a secret spot where you take damage. Red friend face. Okay, I have not seen that. I must have missed that. I once met someone who really liked cats, Mew. They like cats so much they owned a whole hunting pack of them, Mew. Of course, cats are fickle creatures, but they were very good at finding protein. Protein? Chris, if you have any protein, you must keep it hidden and never let anyone see it. The cats are not too smart, but once they find a target, they never stop chasing it until they get bored. And when they find you, they bite very, very hard. Some people would do anything to get away from them, even change their appearance or go into hiding. Like Spamton? No, maybe not. But Spamton used to be one of these, you know, Chapter 2 salesmen, you know. I mean, if anything, I think that's, I mean, this is very early me just theorizing here, but the fact that, you know, Spamton's glasses is yellow and pink, kind of like Friend, maybe? So why doesn't Tenna recognize him? That's true. Oh, Chris, it's terrible, Mew, it's terrible. Please be careful, Chris. Promise. Why am I trembling? Was my body saying something? Hey, don't have any conversations without me. Communication is key, right? Body. And that's it. Okay, so what is the protein the eggs? Interesting. But why was this added, like, after the game got released? I think this should have been included. Maybe as people said, Toby forgot. Let's see here. Because of data miners. That's... Okay. People are saying the Spamton sweepstakes was Spamton hiring someone to LARP as him to get friend off his trail. Interesting. It's why Tenna doesn't recognize him because he changed his appearance so much. But again, like with any of me discussing theory here, it's also... nobody really knows. Until like subsequent chapters and stuff like that. You know, this is kind of like making me worry that when Chapter 6 comes out and Chapter 7 comes out, it'll be the same thing where the game releases and not everything is included. Give it a week and it's like, oh, by the way, there's another ending. Blink, you know. Is Friend hunting Chris because of the eggs or just in general? Who knows? Man, I said this before when we did the Chapter 5 route, both regular and weird route. But man, I hate waiting. I hate waiting, everybody. You know, it's like I'm spoiled. It's like give it all to me now. I wanna continue this, and the wait is killing me, man. And that's when, you know, there's a Nintendo Direct and, you know, Chapter 5, I'm like, holy shit, here it is, you know. But Chapter 7, I don't know when that will be, but when that day comes, man, I'm telling you right now, if I have a doctor's appointment or something, I'm gonna legitimately, like, I can't come in right now. I have gastric diarrhea. It's like, what do you have? I gotta go now. Click, you know. There's a theory that I love is that, you know, normal NPC and everybody else, they're really stupid. And it's not Gaster's intention. Hey, go kill people. All right. There's an image here that's great about that. Somebody sent me this. I don't know who did this, but it's awesome. It's this. You can't just go to some random timeline and kill everyone in it. But if all the moons align and it is indeed Gaster, do you think Toby will give Gaster a glow up in Chapter 7? Or do you think it's just gonna be the sprite? Because that feels a little like weird too, in a way. Probably. He'll get a glow job. Ah, right. Gaster Blasters. There's ways of doing it right, and there's ways of doing it wrong. I think the right thing to do with it is to have a completely different style if Gaster is revealed. Like, I would like something really fucked up, like rotoscoped animation, or like real life footage, where that would just like break the mold completely. Because if it's just a sprite, it kind of feels like, I don't know. Like, it needs to be something. It cannot be a Undertale fan game boss fight where like, I have 999 attack. Dodge all my bullets. You'll never deactivate my Gaster machine. Find my 17 pages. You know, I don't know, but I have full confidence in Toby. Yes, there's data miners that immediately scratch everything from the games right off the get-go. And maybe that's the way to do it. Deliver something that isn't 100% complete. Just to fuck with them. You know? Maybe. Some people say that Chapter 5 was filler. I do not share that mentality, but, you know, to each to their own. We all have different opinions. I think Chapter 5 was awesome. I love the flowers, you know, I think they had really fun personalities and designs, and that's why I want, you know, Chapter 6 after this, because again, when Chapter 5 was being told about on the official website, it was like, this is the last time before the sun goes down, this is the last chance for an adventure, which I think is almost alluding to the fact that, well, this is the last time we can have some fun. I think it's because the chapter is new. I think it's because it hasn't had time to settle in yet. And I'm wondering if we're looking at a Zelda effect here, where the same thing is going to happen to Chapter 6, where people say like, fucking Chapter 5, that was it. That was the best one. And then when the absolute final chapter comes out, it's like, Chapter 6, that was it. So I remember when people hated Chapter 3. Well, I can only voice my own opinion, and that is that I love Chapter 5, and I'm happy to see stuff like this where the game keeps updating with new things in it. Have you seen that people are saying Forgotten Man is Papyrus? His genocide check description being forgettable, an egg showing up in his dating minigame in Undertale, the official art of him being behind the red tree might be onto something. Maybe. He's not prevalent in the light world, and I'm just gonna say this. It would really suck if all of these chapters, you never see him once. I mean, there has to be a reason for that. We currently are in a time where we don't have all the access to the information. Unless we fax Toby Fox and say, $5. $5. Reveal everything to me. Boom! Okay. The theme of the game feels to me to be escapism. Escaping from past trauma for Chris and the therapy illusions, escaping from reality for Susie, who prefers the dark worlds to real life, and the escapism for Noelle, who wants to both leave town and quote-unquote leave the game. Perhaps. But I think on the opposite of that, it's also about not losing yourself to escapism, you know. I think Gaster made Deltarune to lure the soul into a trap of some sort. But we don't know anything about Gaster. We are 2 chapters left, and we have no fucking idea what the voice, whoever that might be, has for motives, good or evil. We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And we can only speculate and make our own little fun theories here. But I personally believe that it's gonna end kind of like Evangelion, where Toby Fox runs out of things to do, doesn't have a budget, and the dog mid-fight goes and says, you know, and it switches to actual Toby Fox voice, you know, green screened, the man himself saying, hey, sorry I couldn't get this done in time, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. I'm wondering if maybe you guys could, like, wait a little longer. This kind of got sidetracked, so I just want to make Undertale 2. Is that okay? Yeah, okay, alright. Anyway, I'm just gonna end the game now and uninstall it for you, because it was kind of like an accident, like, you know, shit happens. Anyway, shout out to my main man, Sakurai. We're going downtown later on, Tokyo. We're having some mad sushi, okay? It's gonna be poppin', gamers, okay? I'm talking I'm talking that inori, dude. I'm talking sashimi, okay? Anyway, I kind of sound like some Swedish dickhead as well. I ate a big grapefruit earlier and it fucked up my voice. So, oops. Anyway, peace out and see you next time. And then at the very end... Boom, bada bada boom, badam badum, bada bada boom, bum bum bum. And it's Pirate Gaster. And he's green. Ahoy, landlubbers. Why are people depicting a Gaster as a pirate? Is it just because of the lake? Someone said, because he is. This ship is a vessel. I think it's a normal NPC being a pirate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. You know, here's what I think. I think this is what happens when you're starved for more material from your favorite game. You start kind of like eating your hands. You know, you're like, oh, yes, yes. It's like Pepe Sylvia, you know. Perhaps in the future, we will do an abandoned weird route, see what's all about there, because I still don't have all the things that's included into the game. So we'll do that, and we'll see the Mew dialogue ourselves. But yeah, just a little anecdotal new patch stuff. Cool stuff. Anyway, I'll be right back. Sit tight, and we have games coming up.